criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
R. Kelly's defense attorney, Devereaux Canick, told the jury, "You and you alone are the judges of the facts. You've been called," he said, "to discern the guilt or non-guilt of Robert Sylvester Kelly." Canick said the government let their witnesses lie on the stand and purposely mislead the jury. He blamed prosecutors for massaging and tweaking the truth to fit their narrative. Canick says R. Kelly told women he had multiple girlfriends and that Kelly is an older man who prefers younger women. Also adding Kelly likes men, women, and kinky sex. And he says it's not a crime. He said Kelly's record label marketed him as a sex symbol and playboy. So Kelly started living that lifestyle. Comparing Kelly to Hugh Hefner.
This is bad.
He told the jury Kelly likes to be called daddy as a term of endearment, not a form of worship. He said Kelly treated his women like gold, buying them handbags that cost more than cars. He said there was no abuse and no rape. The women lied. The accusers, he claimed, want paydays and book deals. Canick said, like many other superstars, Kelly settled some cases against him, but he never admitted to any wrongdoing. And Canick called out some accusers by name, like Geronda Pace. He called Pace a super hustler and stalker, saying she sued Kelly 3 times but still wanted to be in a relationship with him. And Sonia, a 21-year-old woman who testified, she was kept locked inside a room for days with their cell phone. Yet Canick said she never called the police for help. And on the question of R. Kelly giving women herpes, Canick told the jury all the women he was in long-term relationships with never contracted herpes. Only the women involved in lawsuits claimed they were infected with the incurable disease.
R. Kelly out of here. They let him go once. They will not let him go twice. Oh my God. I was not ready for R. Kelly's closing argument. His attorney made him look bad. He compared R. Kelly to Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner was a pimp that ran a brothel. He also compared him to Martin Luther King. This is bad. It's so bad, it's sad. It's so sad, it's pathetic. If you are still in denial about R. Kelly at this point, you are part of the problem. I just don't know which part of this is worse. R. Kelly engaged in inappropriate behavior with minors for years. And the prosecutors have proven their case. That was Rashana Landfair on tape. He married Aaliyah, and according to his attorney, he violated John Doe number 1 and 2. R. Kelly is doing his time now. They let him go once. They will not let him go twice. The truth is enough for me. I don't give a damn how many hits R. Kelly got. And I also feel like more people should be held accountable. The parents especially. I wonder how long Joycelyn Savage gonna wait around for R. Kelly. It's just a mess. Everything is just a mess. It's a big mess. And the thing about the bumps and the abortions is disturbing too. I just don't know which part is worse. Because that lets me know that they wasn't even using protection. The entire situation is bad. Nobody wins. These people have embarrassed themselves on a whole other level. Ain't no coming back from none of this for none of them. And Joycelyn Savage still sitting around, waiting around for R. Kelly. This stuff is real bad. It's so sad. It's just pathetic. I don't know which part is worse. It was so many people interfering in this man's trial. From the people that call themselves his supporters and fans, bloggers, the accusers, their parents. It was just one big circus. Non-stop. For over 2 years. I've never in my life seen anything like this. This is really, really bad. And from the looks of it, a lot of people are not taking it serious. This is serious. His children had to watch this for over 2 years. They had to watch their mother go on a smear campaign. And she took one of them with her. This is so bad. You had his supporters, fans, getting arrested at his court dates for inappropriate behavior. His fans and supporters, they don't even like each other. You have bloggers interfering, tampering with evidence, tampering with his personal records. Employees at the jail tampering with his records. She wasn't even working at the jail that he was assigned to at the time. She did it from another jail in another state. Then his brother popped back up out of nowhere after he done went on a smear campaign. Set my brother free. You don't sat on Surviving R. Kelly, Tasha K, Wendy Williams, Chicago News. And now you talking about free my brother. R. Kelly does not have one person on his team that actually care about him or respect him. None of these people respect their man, his children, his ex-wife, those girls, the parents, the record label, Chicago PD. It's so sad. It's pathetic. I just don't know which part is worse because I have never in my life seen anything like this. R. Kelly was the adult in the situation. He should have made better decisions. But those girls are not innocent. Nobody is innocent. Nobody. That's why everything fell back on R. Kelly, because he was the adult. It was his brand, his livelihood, his money, his fame. It was all on the line. That's why he's going to be doing the time. Everybody that's advocating for R. Kelly, ain't none of them really for R. Kelly. Not one of them would trade places for R. Kelly. Guaranteed. Nobody. People still asking, where's the Enterprise? The Enterprise, some of them testified against R. Kelly. Everybody that got on that stand testified against R. Kelly. You can read the transcripts, but can you comprehend? His attorneys are not for R. Kelly. They know he guilty, just like the first attorneys did. And it is what it is. R. Kelly is out of here. He's doing his time now. He gonna get out, but it ain't gonna be no time soon. Nobody in this situation wins. Azriel will not become a famous artist. Don't believe me? Ask Sparkle. The moment Sparkle testified against R. Kelly, her career has never been the same. Azriel Claire on Instagram selling a horrible product. Whose idea was it to mix oil and fruit? Who the hell wants to be sticky? And by the time it gets where it's going to be molded, and she going to find herself in a lawsuit. Dominique Gardner confused. She don't know whether she wants to be gay or straight. Jerronda Pace, a straight up psycho. She bisexual with 5 children, married, on the internet talking about she ready for another baby and still chasing R. Kelly. And Jocelyn Savage so confused. She just still somewhere sitting around waiting on R. Kelly. I can go on, but y'all get the point. I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I think that once they give R. Kelly's verdict, that's not going to be the end of this. I don't think that they just started watching R. Kelly after the Surviving R. Kelly, or when they was promoting Surviving R. Kelly. I think that they've been watching R. Kelly since 2008, when he got off that first trial. I also think that they're going to start randomly locking some people up. People from the Enterprise and people that interfered in his case. I don't think that his verdict in all 3 of these trials will be the end of this saga. I don't think that R. Kelly gonna sit back and take all this heat by himself. I really don't. I'm gonna say this and I'm done. The prosecutors and FBI have proven their case. It's against the law for an adult to engage in inappropriate behavior with minors. It's also against the law to transport or coerce minors to travel from one area code to another. That's trafficking.